Alright, so what's up guys? In this video I'll show you a bunch of really useful tips if you want to build underwater, or if you want to build like just a crafting station. I'll show you how to place Plan X and Tesla coils underwater, and how to do dedfloors and cryofridge floors. So normally when you try to place Plan X or Tesla coils underwater, it's just going to tell you that you can't place it underwater, or you can't place it here. There's a trick that you can do that will let you place Plan X and Tesla coils underwater, and it's very useful if you're building, like, let's say an underwater rat hole in the center or on the new Ragnarok. So what you do is you basically place a vacuum compartment, and then you place down the Tesla coil, and then you pick it up, you pick up the vacuum compartment, and the Tesla coil stays here. And I'll show you that it works perfectly, like as if it was above the ground. And if you pick up, just be careful, pick up the vacuum compartment before 30 seconds, otherwise you'll have to demolish it and you'll waste a bunch of resources. And now it's gonna shoot me. Yep, just took a little bit, but it's gonna shoot. It works perfectly. You can play, and I'll show you how to do. I mean, Plan X, you can do Plan X in the exact same way. You basically just place a vacuum compartment, unlock it, and then you put the crop plot inside, and here you go. Then put down a bunch of fertilizer, and even though it's completely underwater, it will say that it's not irrigated, because this game doesn't make any sense. But now it's irrigated. You just have to place a water intake anywhere near, and it's gonna let it grow up. And okay, and see, it shoots me. I'll even get out of God mode. You can see it's damaging me. I think underwater it won't give you the effect where it blinds you, but it will work perfectly in every other way. So yeah. And I'll show you that the Tesla coil also gives the effect when I'm out of God mode. You can see that I'm volatile here, so I'll be taking a lot more damage. And by the way, for Tesla coils, never use, only use the volatile and the bright attack, because they're just the best. If the other attack is basically just like as good as having like half a heavy, so at that point just put a heavy down. The volatile makes it way harder to soak you, and the bright makes it way harder to run your turrets. So you definitely need Tesla coils if you're playing PvP. And I'll show you guys how to do the Dedi and the cryofloor. And then you have to just bring it down. Then with foundations. Okay, and then let's try over here. And by the way, never place them like diagonally, just place them vertically or horizontally. And this is a very important command. Just type in debug structures and then put this in, and it will show you what this is snapped with. And you have to get the railing to snap with the ceiling, so then you can bring it up, and then this railing will be the perfect height for a dedicated storage. And I mean, this might take some time, but it's easier than the other methods, and it's better just because it looks better and because of the structure cap. Okay, so still not snapped. Okay, maybe then it's this one. Let's see here. Railing, yep, okay, this is the right snap. So then all you have to do is you don't need this anymore. You get the fence foundation here, and then you get a pillar, so you can place a foundation. Okay, and then you bring this up to the level of your crafting station. Just be careful, don't get rid of this, otherwise all of this will fall, all your daddies will be destroyed. In fact, you should probably put a couple of these, so if one gets destroyed, not everything falls. Because you probably don't want to be losing like 40 daddies, you're probably going to lose everything in there, even if you're online. So once you place this one in the corner, all you have to do is snap all the daddies to it, and yeah, once you reach the ceiling here, you've got a base. Yeah, you just have to destroy the ceiling and then replace it, and it will let you. Yeah, it will let you place all the daddies. Okay, so in the end, this is how it came out. There's really not that many extra structures that will add to your structure cap. I mean, this is pretty much like the minimum amount possible, and it's perfectly flush, and it's easy to make. I would say that it's easier than with the crop plots or like tables or whatever else you would use to do the daddy floors. And I'll show you also how to do the cryo floors. It's literally the same thing, but with instead of one railing, you have to stack two on top. So for this one, the snap is a little bit harder to do. Cryo fridge snap 2. So I think this one. Okay. So let's see if this. By the way, there's no like surefire way to do it. You just have to try a bunch and see if you get lucky. Okay, I got lucky pretty quick. Okay, wait. Was it the right one? Okay, maybe. Metal railing. Yep. Okay. So yeah, the first one I did was the right snap. So you get your railing like this, and metal foundation over there, and then you get your walls. And okay, so then let's say that you wanted to. So let's say you wanted to do your cryo floor over here. All you would do is basically just the same as the daddy floor. You do this, and then now that you have the And by the way, if you were wondering why you can't just place 2 of these down like here and then place the ceiling, which would make it a lot easier, is because you can't place, like, you can't snap a ceiling to those 2 railings. So this is the only way to do it. But yeah, anyways, like, now you can destroy all of this, and then you go over here, and then let's say you just want this 2x2 to be cryofridges. Okay, so now that you've got the snap for the correct height, all you have to do is basically the same thing for the dedfloor. So we place a ladder like this. Don't move your cursor around, just move your character. Oh, no, wait. Huh. Thought we were still with the, okay. So, okay, and then once you got the snap, you just, you snap all the cryofridges to it. And then here you go, you've got a perfect dedfloor, and a perfect cryofloor. And this used to work like perfectly before the 5.5 update, but with the 5.5 update, sometimes when you build this and you walk through them, yeah, like this, you get stuck and you can't jump. I mean, I'm in God mode, but when you're not in God mode, you just get stuck here like this and you start floating and you can't jump out. I think you just have to grapple out. So I don't know if anybody has a fix to this or can tell me how to avoid that. But yeah, also instead of doing this, because of this glitch, or maybe it's not even a glitch, but whatever it is, if you don't know how to fix this, you can just make this into like a refrigerator floor, oh, by the way, and for tech troughs, it's the exact same snap point as the dedfloors. Like, if you wanted this to be a tech trough floor, just demolish all these and then put as many rows of tech troughs as you want. And I'll show you that because of this glitch, you might want to just place fridges instead of cryofridges, like here. And you can walk over them too. This is the perfect height for a fridge too. So, and yeah, you can just put your replicators above this, you know, chemistry benches or makeshift mega labs, you know, whatever you want to use. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.